Hello everyone and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U. I am One Sheep and today we're going to take care of Mountain Mania World 2-2 and possibly World 2-3 of the game as well. And I may also get the health upgrade I was talking about because I think the shop is pretty much right next to us, although I could be wrong. Actually yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that. Huh. Alright, let's get going. I love this level so much. The music is fantastic. And this is where the game actually starts to show off its a bit more vertical side in this world. Because, obviously, it's called Mountain Mania. You've got a lot of mountains and stuff. And we're introduced to the very first of the animal buddies, Rambi the Rhino. Now, he's been around since the original Donkey Kong Country. And you're basically a juggernaut with him. You can't die, really. All you need to do is basically push the attack button, you know, the dash button to dash. And it'll allow you to, well, dash. That's all there is to it. If you walk into enemies, they'll die. And I think I screwed up getting that. Come on. Yeah. You know what, screw it. I don't need that anyway. Obviously, you can still do the ground slam as well with them. And it's basically just a rhino. You can charge infinitely with him, and it's fantastic. But right now, it's time to go on and just get all these bananas. I actually failed this one when I was, doing one of my test runs, which is saddening because this is actually one of the easier of the bonus stages in the game, so yeah, I'm quite saddened by it. What can I say? Although it looks like I may fail by here because it's always the little ones I have issues getting. You know, the singular bananas. They always throw me off. I don't know. But fortunately, I did it just fine. Just about 2 seconds left on the clock. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So, let's just continue moving onwards. Do we still get the... Yeah, we still got the rhino, so let's just move on. So, like I said, you can actually ground pound the floors and get a lot of stuff like you normally would. Now, you see these bells. When you're Rambi, the rhino, you can actually smash them and get goodies. If you run into the bells while you're the rhino, you'll actually go across and they'll do this weird animation where they'll go freaking nuts. Alright, this by here is an interesting little challenge. Basically, you have a small time limit. You need to get all the bananas before the platform gets eaten up by the saw underneath. Well, it's not really a saw, it's just a spike bed, so I have no idea why it fell. No matter, let's just head on up here. Oh god. Just DK doesn't like the environment apparently. The music in this stage I can't get used to either. It's just so upbeat, it's strange. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Yeah. Right, but like I said, as Rambi, all the enemies are pretty much nothing. You can literally walk into the enemies, they can't hurt you. Certain things can hurt you though, so be very careful. It is very possible to get hurt and die as Rambi, so it's not often you'll find it. And I don't think there's anything in this level that'll mess you up like that. So, let's just break this up and... Oh my god, is that lava? Oh, great. Okay, when you go by here, get ready to run. You need to run as fast as you can while platforming to make your way to the edge of the stage. Because obviously you got a fire pit. Well, not fire pit. You got fire blasting you. Fire's no good. And that's an example of Rambi basically messing you, you know, getting hurt. Oh god, no! Alright, and we're back, folks. This is where we left off, where we died. So yeah, just keep running as fast as you can. Don't slow down too much, because if you slow down too much, the debris will start throwing you and hurting you, and the same thing that'll happen to me a second ago will happen to you, probably. No. So just be careful. By here, I think you're pretty safe, so just time your jumps. Remember, momentum is in this game, so... Well, momentum is in almost every game. I mean, there's not many games that don't have momentum. So be careful because you can quite easily fling yourself off the edge and just blast your way through all the blocks. Now this is why you really do want to try and keep Rambi up until this point of the level, because otherwise you may die, because obviously you need to do platforming, and if you have to run away from like death while going through all these blocks and platforming over them, it can be a bit iffy. But with that is that complete. We've completed the level. Oh yes! And my volume's gone a bit loud. Why is my volume loud? Yeah, I'll have to do some editing and try and make sure I don't peak too much. That's annoying. I normally don't have a big an issue with audio being loud. Oh well. Alright, now on to 2-3. I was right. There's Funky Shop up there, right next to 2-4. And we're gonna take care of Horn Top Hop. I actually can't remember what the stage is. I'll remember when I get into the stage though. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright then, and I think I kinda lied with the last stage being vertical. I got confused with a different one. But for the stage by same stuff as you've been expecting. Be careful of that. It's very easy to miss that little bag that contained that puzzle piece, because I know I missed it on my first time. I just ran straight past it though. I didn't miss it intentionally. Anyway, see all these leaf piles on the floor. What you want to do is basically... I didn't want Diddy Kong, I wanted Cranky. Damn it. What you want to do with the leaf piles is basically roll into them, because it'll stop... You know, it'll stop the leaves from being there. The leaves hide things, don't you know? And these horn things are actually the major gimmick of this level. There's quite a few of them in a level. You got a platform across leaves, all Castle of Illusion style. Christ, who's played that game? Castle of Illusion. That's a classic platformer from Mega Drive. But just take your time. That's all I can say. This can be quite tricky to play through, but you got that relaxing David Wise godlike music to playing in the background. Seriously, the guy's a genius. Let's just move on. And there's a lot of horns in this stage. You really need to take advantage of these things to platform across and utilize the wind. Obviously, you need to get good at utilizing the wind as well, because otherwise you'll end up falling into a bottomless pit. And that's no good. Tell you what also is no good, that guy's face, because it's dead now. Anyway, there's the Cranky Kong barrel, boom. Now watch out for that owl there. Those owls can actually breathe fire. And as you can expect, it's painful when you get hit by fire. They'll also have temporary invincibility while they're shooting out the fire, which is not pleasant at all. So wait for the perfect opportunity. And don't do that. I'm going to choose Dixie Kong for this to see how things go. Because she has the floating ultra awesome hover jump of awesomeness. There we go. And if you go look up here, there's a slight secret area with just a couple of bananas. Very useful as well if you need extra lives. Which I probably will need at the end of this LP, because this is probably the point where the game's difficulty actually starts to get a bit normal, shall I say, for a Donkey Kong game. It's about the same difficulty as World 1 of Donkey Kong Country 1 right now, I'd say. And considering it's the second level, it's going to get much harder. Much harder. But see this guy by here, you can't really do much with him, just bounce off his head repeatedly. Think of that enemy as a spring. You know, you can bounce off his head, boing him. And be careful of that, because sometimes out of these holes, you'll see enemies popping out. And those enemies are actually spiked enemies, like you see there. So just take your time, moving your way across. You should be fine as long as you don't rush too much. And these are the major horns by here that I'm on about. There's plenty of these in this section that will very likely mess you up. There's a lot of platforming across bottomless pits in this stage, so if you're wary of bottomless pits, be careful. Fortunately, the game's lenient enough. Alright, this enemy by here you want to try and bounce off if you can. And there we go, moving straight on. I love this level though, it's very relaxing, as you'd expect. Well, oh god. It's not relaxing if you do that though. Don't do that, please. It's bad for your health. Honestly, dropping down bottomless pits must be painful. Actually, what is at the bottom of a bottomless pit? That's a question I want answered in a video game one day. Like, Super Paper Mario answered what happens when characters get a game over, so what happens now when you drop down a bottomless pit? Tell me, game. Some game developers out there going, that's a genius idea. And that's why I should be a games designer. Anyway, let's just get that coin there, fantastic. Now, like I said, be careful. Also, those enemies holding the fish bone staffs, be careful of them. Because they will, if you roll into them, you can get hurt by the staff. And oh my god. Alright then, some epic orchestral stuff going on here. Now, be very careful. It's easy to run into one of these fire things in particular. And this stage basically involves a lot of vertical climbing. So if you like vertical climbing, you're fine. If you hate it, good luck. But fortunately, we're pretty much, this is the end of it now. Can we go a bit further up? See, nope, I guess no. So not a bad level, can be pretty tricky, but still overall extremely fun. Yeah! So with that, folks, I'm going to call it a part here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video. And when we return next time, we'll take care of World 2, 4 and World 2, 5, hopefully. I think it's 2, 4 and 2, 5. Yeah, 2, 4 and 2, 5. So, yet again, thanks for watching again. I'll catch you all next time. Don't be sheepish, people. Bye!